Like I said, it's tough to be racist on an empty stomach. You tell me if this is genuine care, right? Because this care just magically came up out of the blue, out of nowhere, huh? You tell me the last time Marjorie Taylor Greene has been talking about health care and wages. The last time people were talking about raising the minimum wage and everything and people couldn't afford to buy shit, what do they say? Well, ask for a raise, okay? Get a promotion, Lucas. All right? Get another job, all right? If you don't like the job, just get another job. Was that not what they've been saying this entire fucking time? Damn near, I almost fell out of my chair.
It's good advice that a government shutdown is going to help Republicans in the midterms. I don't agree with that. I also don't think it's good advice that Republicans ignoring the health insurance crisis is going to be good for midterms. Actually,
when have they ever cared about health insurance crisis? Aren't these the same motherfuckers who are trying to end Obamacare? Weren't they the same mofos who are doing as far as the shutdown because they're telling us that illegals are getting free health care? Ain't no motherfucking illegal getting free health care. What the fuck are you talking about? What they're referring to is the ER. Bitch, everybody, you go to the ER, yes, they have a legal obligation to help you. They want them to check their status. Hey, are you a citizen? No? Well, you fucking bleed to death. Damn. And for what I read, they were trying to, because the insurance premiums, which she's talking about, ironically, because they put out a bill from Biden when it lowered the insurance premiums from COVID, right? And Republicans are like, nah, we don't want that bill. We throw that shit in the trash. We don't want that. Throw that shit in the trash. And I'm like, do white middle class people know how much these people hate you? Damn. Like, nigga, they hate you. You thinking because it's a white person in a tie that they have your interests at heart. Nigga, they got their interests at heart. They don't give a where you live, what you do, whether you have a family or not. They don't give a about any of that. They are insulated from the laws that they put out, that they sign. Completely insulated from it. While you don't have a job, these motherfuckers still get paid. And the only way for them not to get paid is for them to vote on it. Now you tell me, riddle me this, Batman. How many niggas do you know that are going to vote on them not getting paid? We got to find a way to disenfranchise dumb white people.
He's out of line, but he's right.
I know it may sound bad, but we got to find a way to do that. All right. Because the dumb black people, they don't vote. So we don't have to worry about them.
Beta.
These white Ignants in this country, they be voting for their downfall and do it proudly. Proudly. We've got to find a way to disenfranchise them, bro. Got to find a way. Like, we need to do, like, you know how they did black people with the, grandfather clause and shit like that? Like, yo, we got to start giving them tests. And that's the only way I can think. Like, hey, fill this test out. Do raisins go in potato salad? And based off their answers, they're disqualified. I'm sorry.
I actually think that would be very bad for midterms. And I think that just not staying focused on America First policies is detrimental as well.
Yeah, and on that note, are you concerned about the cost of living?
Very.
That the President Trump said he would lower?
The inflation crushed people in the past 4.5 years, and the costs have not come down. I myself can tell you my apartment here in Washington, D.C., the electricity bill is $100 more than it was last year, because you can look at your own bill and look at cost. Prices have not come down. That is a reality. People's wages have not gone up.
When have Republicans cared about wages going up for the American people? When have they cared about wages? They don't even use that term. That's not even a term in their lexicon, wages. Tell me, when have they talked about wages going up for the American people?
That's another reality. And so Americans are continuing to have a very difficult time getting by. And
when she means Americans, she means white people. And not even all white people. Her base. Her base is probably struggling. Like I said, it's tough to be racist on an empty stomach.
I'll go a step further. I'm a mom. And so when it comes to what is affecting my adult children's lives who are 22, 26, and 28, I'm going to be 1,000% fighting for them over any politician and any party. And I can tell you right now, that generation, they are barely making it, and they're very hopeless for their future. Oh, I don't.
So because your children are hopeless for their future, now it's a problem. Now because your friends and your children's friends are hopeless for the future, they can't provide, they can't buy a house. They can't have a family. They can barely provide for themselves. How the f you gonna tell them to buy a house and a family? Now all of a sudden it's a problem. Now all of a sudden. No, bitch. You get no praise from me whatsoever. You get no praise from me whatsoever. Now it's starting to come to your doorstep, talking about, oh, it's $100 more. Now that your people are starting to suffer, now it's like, well, we've got to do something. Don't talk to me about wages. Don't talk to me about inflation. Don't talk to me about insurance. What have these mofos been saying this entire time? Hey, lift yourself up by the bootstraps. If you can't find a job, that's on you. Maybe you need to be more competitive, all right, in the workforce. Has you ever thought about that? Now that little Timmy is realizing that he's fucked, and little Timmy's taking a gun to his head, now all of a sudden, well, we need to start worrying about the American people. We need to start getting... Now all of a sudden, the tick of little Timmy popping his head is increasing more than usual. Bam! Little Timmy seeing Susie's f***ing a black guy or an Indian guy or an Asian guy. Little Timmy sees his bank account f***ing overdraft. Okay, because he doesn't get paid from his Subway job until tomorrow. Little Timmy tries to play a video game. No big boobies anymore. Little Timmy sees that he's got mail and it's nothing but debt. Hey, you know that 4-year college degree? Yeah, bitch. Where's our money? Now all of a sudden, motherfuckers want to be like, we've got a problem. We've got to do something about this problem. That's what we have to do. We need to... What's going on with the inflation? What's going on with that? Okay? What's going on with that? Oh, okay. Got you. Okay, understand. Interesting. Now, the wrong people are struggling. Let me just rewind that for y'all. The wrong people are struggling. Let me just rewind that for a third time. The wrong people are struggling.
Someone cooked here.
Now we got a problem. Now we got to talk this out. Now we got to fucking balance the budget. We got to balance the budget. Okay? People can't afford groceries anymore. Which people can't afford groceries? The American people. Oh, okay. Got you now. All right. Say no more, fam. I know what you mean when you say the American people. Say no more. I got it.